Hi, in this video we will see how we can create a folder or directory using Python script. We will start from the initial level and later we will convert it as a function so that later we can use it from other Python program or from other Python functions. I am going to use Visual Studio Code for this tutorial and I am going to create an empty Python file to start the programming. So the Python file name is like createfolder.py. The OS module in Python provides functions for interacting with the operating system. So I'm going to import that thing first. So I'm typing the expression import and then space OS. So it will import the OS functionality in our Python program. Now let's define the folder name inside a variable. So I'm going to define one variable name like folder name, and inside it I'm typing the string of that folder name. Suppose the folder name is ABC. This will be our desired folder name. To create the folder, the basic command is make directories. So this is available under OS module. So I am typing os.make and it is suggesting that these two are available. The last one I choose, make directories, which will create the directory or empty folder in a particular location. Right now it will create on the current location and I am putting the variable name inside it, and let's run it and check how it behaves. After executing this Python script, we are seeing that there is a folder ABC. It is created under the current location. Now let's run it and check what it happens. So if we try to run it, then we'll get some error like this type of error, and it is showing that file exists already, right? Something like that. Okay, but this type of error is not acceptable. So basically we'll modify our code a little bit. We can create this implementation logic a little bit more advanced level, which will be really good for our programming skill. So here we can actually create condition that like if that location, that folder is not there, then just create it. So I'm going to implement that logic by using the if else block. So if not, then I'm putting the exact path of that folder with the folder name. So here I'm using os.path exist, and inside here we are trying to pass the folder name. Right now it is in the current location. If it is in some other location, you can also put the path, whole path over there. Okay, and here what we are trying to do, if not this thing. Okay, that means if this folder is not there, then just create it, and after creation of this thing we can print a log message inside the print function like folder created successfully. So this message is optional. I'm just typing so that we can easily understand. Okay, once we finish, then we have to run the script. I'm going to run, and here we are seeing that it is executing successfully basically, and it is not giving that message. That means the folder is already there, so it is not created. Now let's complete the else block. So if the folder is there, then it will give us message like the folder is already there, something like this type of message. So here I am implementing using else block, and here I am using only the print method, and inside the print method I am using only like string, like the folder is already there. Once we completed this if else block, then it's time to run the application or Python program to check whether it is working properly or not. So here we are seeing that folder already existed. That means folder is there. That's why it is unable to create. It give us proper message. Now let's try to do some other extra protection. So here basically if something else happened, then how can I handle? So we can use try exit block, and inside this try exit block, actually inside the try block I'm moving this part of code and I'm replacing it here, and I need a little bit formatting because here the element is not proper. So I'm going to hit tab and then it will be aligned, and else also I need to align a little bit. Yes, now try block is fine, so it will try first this thing, and if it failed, then we can throw some exception. So I'm using OS error exception, and inside this block we can actually write our customized message like print then error or exception, something like that. Okay, so I'm typing like print error that folder creation. Okay, so now this, let's run this program and check what it is doing. So right now it is already working properly. We are seeing it, there is folder, that's why it is showing. Let's do one thing, let's delete this folder and run this program one more time to check whether it is working properly or not. Yes, it is working, and we are seeing that ABC folder is there, and it gives us the correct message like folder created successfully. Till now this program is very fine for creation of one folder, but if you want to create multiple folders, or in our Python application if you want to create folder multiple location, multiple type of scenario, then what will happen? Do we need to rewrite the code? Obviously not. We can create this thing as a function, and whenever we need to create this type of folder, we can call this function so that it will create the folder for us. So let's refactor this code a little bit. So I'm going to choose this code, and from here we need to extract the method. It will be shortcut, right? Right click and then extract method, and it will create this type of shell for our program. And here I'm typing the name of the method. Suppose the name of the method is create folder, which is meaningful and everybody can understand. Okay, and inside this method we want to pass the path location or the folder name, everything over there. Okay, so I'm going to comment this line, we don't need it anymore, and now the function is ready. And here to call this function, we just need to pass the folder name or directory name, okay, something like that. Or if you want to create this folder some particular location, that is also fine. So suppose the folder name is A1 and we want to create another folder like A2, and let's run it and check whether it is able to execute or not. So after running this thing, we are getting the message folder created successfully 2 times, and also in the left side we are seeing there are 2 folders, A1 and A2. Okay, so in this way this code becomes more modularized, and we can use this. I mean, you can reuse it as much as possible. I'm going to delete the unnecessary code because we don't need, and we can create a utility file where we can actually put this function, and later from other application or other program we can call this method after importing this file. So guys, in this way we can easily create a small Python file or Python script which can create a folder or directory in some path location or current location. Hopefully by watching this you are able to do this thing, and if this video is helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and hit the like or dislike button based on your own opinion. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video. And one last thing, if you need this code, you can directly go to the description box below and you will find the link. From this link you can copy the whole code and you can do practice if you wish.